is taken care of. And I'll be available on weekdays also, Monday to Friday after 6 p.m. If you have any question, you can send me a message through your parents and we can get to a quick call. I can explain things if you want to.
Why after 6 p.m.?
Because I'm working.
Oh.
I cannot keep aside my job and just teach you guys.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
what?
Alright, so starting with
Me.
Goshika.
Multiplication?
Goshika, I said.
Oh,
Okay, so Goshika, tell me which topic in your syllabus for STAAR is not clear to you. Can you read one by one? And nobody will make any expert comment in between. No dancing, no singing.
Read all of them?
Yeah, one by one.
Medium, mean and medium, triangles.
Okay, mean, median, what was that?
Mode, mean and medium.
Mean and medium. Okay. Do you know what is mean and medium? How do you find it out? Okay.
I know.
What is a median?
It's like the middle number. If there isn't, if it's even, then you have to like add them and then divide by 2.
So, for finding the median, what first thing you have to do is you have to arrange them in the ascending or descending order, and then you look at the middle number. If they are odd numbers, let's say if you have 2, 4, 3, 1, 9. Okay. If you have these numbers, first thing you will do is you will arrange them in increasing order. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. These are 5 numbers you have. Come on in. Come down. If you have 5 numbers, so this is odd numbers. What you will do is you will pick up the middle one. So 2 numbers this side, 2 numbers this side. This is a median. But if you are talking about, I am arranging them in this increasing order only, okay? So that I can avoid one step. So, if you have even number of numbers, you will pick the 2 in the center so that you have equal number this side and this side, and you will take the average of this. That is what is going to be a median. That is what it is, right? No confusion, no doubt. Anybody who wants to challenge me with this not being right, let me know. Yeah? Okay.
No, I said
No panel discussion. Let's go to other topic.
triangles, number and operations.
No, wait. Triangles. With triangles, any doubt?
No.
Just doing a recap. If you're talking about triangles, you're talking about a shape with 3 sides and 3 angles.
Oh my god. So basically, it's just
No, I did not ask you for anything. No, I did not ask you for anything. If I keep entertaining the discussions, we'll go heaven.
That's like
If you're talking about triangle, we're talking about shape with 3 sides. We have discussed this enough. If anybody has a doubt, then you ask a doubt. I'm just trying to cover, make sure that these concepts you guys are able to recall. We're not triggering a debate. We're talking about any shape that is triangle, has 3 sides and has 3 angles inside that. Based on sides, you can have different types of triangles, which are acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, and obtuse angle triangle. Based on the sides, you can have 3 types. What are those?
scaling, scaling, equilateral, and
Isosceles triangle.
yeah.
Okay. No, so when I come to 5th grade, that is when I'll give you guys a chance also. I'm just trying to make sure that she is ready for her test. Okay?
But
Yeah.
the triangles that we do is kind of different. It's like they'll give us 2 sides and you have to find the missing side.
That is called Pythagorean theorem.
Then the other one is they give you 3 numbers and you have to see if you can make a triangle or not.
How do you find that out?
So basically you find the biggest number and then you add the rest to and see if it's bigger than the number.
Yes.
And if it is, then it's a triangle.
If you ever have a triangle, that's for all of us. Okay. If you ever have, let's say, 3 sides, this and this. I call it A, B, and C. Okay. If any of the two, okay, if A plus B is not greater than C, I mean A could be this or this, B could be, basically the thing is, if the sum of 2 sides is not greater than the third side, it cannot be a triangle.
But also, couldn't A plus B be equivalent to 180? Because basically,
No, don't go to all the places. We're talking about the length of side. We're not talking about angles. So no, so simple scenario. Okay, one quick. If I have three sides, 4, 5, and 8, can this be a triangle?
Yeah.
Because 4 plus 5 is greater than 8. If I have 4 plus 5, if I have 4, 5, 4, 5, and 10, can this be an angle? Triangle? No.
So like, does it have to be in order, or can
It doesn't have to be in order. Any two sides, if that is less than the third side, you cannot make a triangle. Okay? Anybody have any question on this one? Only valid questions. Only valid questions. I'm repeating myself.
Valid?
Okay, no, you don't have a question right now. I'll come to you. Okay, what is the next topic? Okay, there's one more thing. Any triangle cannot have sum of all the angles less than or greater than 180. If you ever come across a situation like that, rule that out. That question is not valid. Okay? If somebody says, okay, I have a triangle with sum of all the angles equal to 179.5, say that you're fooling around.
So they do that?
I mean, they can.
Is
They can. And just to check your concepts.
Okay.
Okay. And you said the third thing. You are given two sides. You are asked to find the third side. Are you talking with respect to right angle triangle?
Yeah.
Okay. If you have this is 5 and this is 12, what will be the third side? Is that what you are talking about?
Like that.
Okay. So this is based on the Pythagorean theorem. Okay. This only applies for a right angle triangle. Okay. Where if this is A, this is B, and this is C. So A and B are two adjacent sides making that 90-degree angle. So A square plus B square equals to C square. And C is nothing but the hypotenuse or on the side opposite to the 90 degree. So if you are given this as 5, so this becomes 5 square plus 12 square equal to C square. If you are given these two, you can find this one. So 5 square is 25 plus 12 square is 144 equal to C square. So C square equal to 169. I am not asking you where to find out the square root, that we have not learned yet, but 169 you can always write as 13 square. So that means C is equal to 13. Okay?
So when you do Pythagorean theorem, so you said you could square, right? Can it also be with 3 each with the cube?
Say that again?
So if I did only a 2D, can it be like a cube plus b cube?
No, that is totally wrong. That's why I say that when you learn one concept, focus on that, learn it enough so that you can relate things. Okay? See, it's very tempting to say, okay, I have watched movies, I have watched 3D movies, I might watch 5D movie also tomorrow. 4D movie, let's say, or 7D, right? So you'll say, okay, if A square plus B square equal to C square, that means A cube plus B cube will be equal to C cube. No, that is not correct. Because otherwise you will also go backward and say A plus B equal to C. Will that be true? No. It will not be true. Because if this equation is valid, that doesn't mean this equation will be valid.
So
It cannot be valid. It cannot be valid.
So it's only like times itself, not times 3 times by something, not
Huh?
added by something.
Again, I would not go there. That is not motivating
No,
enough.
like you're like not, you're like for the second one, the valid one is like 13 times itself plus that, and like the third one is 13 times 13 times 13, well, the first one is 13 plus something.
Yeah, I mean, but see, the problem is 13 times 13 is not equal to 13 plus 13. Right? So that, yeah, and also again, you guys are small, so I'm not trying to overburden you guys by giving a lot of theory. But if I look at something like this,
Oh,
let's say if I say x plus y equal to z, x squared x squared plus y squared plus 2xy will be equal to x plus y whole square. Okay, this is another, it's called identity. This you guys will learn later
so
on.
basically, you really have to
simple answer to that is when you will do it, you will learn it. Let's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's not hurry for that. If we are learning something for now, let's focus on that so that we don't get distracted and end up getting confused. Because no, it is tempting. Okay, you will think that okay, x squared plus y equals to y squared equals to z squared. That means x cube plus y cube will be equal to z cube. No, that is not possible. Okay. So coming back to Rosika. So this part triangles you will not have any problem. You should not have. If you have any problem, each one of you through your parents have access to my number. Yeah. So Monday to Friday. Okay. For next 1 week at least, I'm offering you guys to reach out to me after 6 because before 6 if you do, I'll lose my job. Let's not do that.
Is that when you just work?
Yeah, that's what I do. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. We can get into a call. I can send you a link for joining the call. We can do a class just one-on-one. Okay? Explaining something that we are struggling with. So that is triangle. What is the next one? And everybody pay attention because some of the things will be common for you all.
Number and operation.
Number and operations. I'm not going to go there. Everybody knows numbers, different types of numbers. Different types of numbers. You know what is whole number, natural number, integers, fractions, decimals.
Negative numbers.
Negative integers. So basically, you know decimals, fractions, you know.
Percentages.
We'll go one by one. So you know how to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Anybody has any doubt?
Nope.
If I have to multiply with this, who thinks they want to try once? Sir,
Can I get this
I'll give to Ishan. Come here. I have to make sure everybody in the class. I will come to you also. Multiplication.
What I do is do this part first.
No, just do it. Just do it.
Is that 4? Can I?
4. You'll get. When is what I will decide. Just wait.
You should be me.
Huh?
You shot. If you shot getting
And these are like rapid fire, okay? I'm doing rapid fire just to make sure that you will. Sanya, I want you also to do this one, okay? Just do this in your notebook. Yeah.
I don't know. You got different answers.
Let him do. Because whatever he will do in his exam, that will be based on what he can do here.
This is what she wants. 2 times 1 is 3. This way? Yeah, that's what I did. How are you? 2 times 1.
I rushed on it.
You have done it?
3.
No. 3 has the whole number.
1 has that too.
You wrote
It's the
it as
10
nine.
that gets this up. Do this on the 6. Do this on the 6. Something on the 6. Yes, now you got it right.
Same, that's exactly what I did. So it's right?
It's not right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll just run
You
with
got
it.
it right, it's right. I did the same. Hey, there's 9 or
She messed up.
She messed up.
Yeah, but
So that's what you have to practice.
she carried the 1 instead of
Okay.
the 10.
I had to change these numbers so it won't be
Nah,
confusing.
nah, look, there's no eraser. Only, I just crossed that
No,
one
I
out.
don't have a eraser.
Yo, welcome
It's
to
my pen. You said, Gavion, I told you well.
Finish it, I'll come to you. Whose pen is that?
Oh, that's Gavion, take. I'm just gonna do this too. It's not mine, bro. I already have it.
Yeah, you got it.
Look, I'm gonna break this pen.
Wait,
Mom, you did. We messed up first.
You got last year.
Comments.
Okay. So first thing is writing things very clearly.
Can I try?
That's why I'm not trying to. No. You all can solve it, I know. Even Ishan can solve it. The problem is he did not write it well. Okay? Let me be a student like Ishan. 9. No, wait. 9 4 are 36. I will write 6. Put a 3 carry forward. Okay? 9 6 are 54 plus 3, 57. I will write 7. What I have is 5. 9 minus 9 plus 5, 14. See, I am writing very clearly. I am keeping enough space between the numbers. 2 4 is 8. I will leave one number and then move. 2 4 is 8. I will write 8. 2 6 is 12. 2 carry forward 1. 2 1 is 2 plus 1 3. Now every number is right next to this one, so I have no confusion. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 7 is 15. 1 plus 5 4. 1 plus 4 5 plus 2 7. 3 plus 4 4. So if you write it clearly, you will be able to review and correct if something goes wrong. It's okay, things go wrong, but if you don't write it clearly, you would not know where to fix it. Okay, back. Everybody back to the class.
Yeah, guys.
Okay.
Ishan, did you get it
Alright,
right?
you did not have to wake up, stand up from your place, right?
No,
Stay in your place always. Okay, what is next one? So operations, I'm assuming everybody is clear about it. If not, you need to practice. I don't know how many sums I can give you guys, but you have to question, challenge yourself. Do 5 sums. Ask your dad, mom, anybody. Hey, okay, fine, give me 5 multiplications.
What if my mom doesn't come back home until 6 o'clock and my dad still?
That problem I cannot solve here, okay? You have to, so you both are staying together. You guys can give questions to each other. Shh. Okay. Shh. Okay. Let's not try solving unnecessary problems here. So Ishan, I want you to ask your dad to give you some sums and solve it. If you don't practice, you will not be able to do it quickly in the exam. Math is all about practice. There is nothing that you have to memorize. It's all about practice. How comfortable you are with the sums, okay? Hands down. I will come to you guys. Why you want to drive the class? I will drive the class. That's what it has to be.
Shh. She's trying to figure out how to say this.
I think I might know.
It's her home. It's her
No, okay.
And
No,
I took it
okay.
from my math.
Numbers, operations, we talked about. What is the next one?
Proportionately something.
Proportionality.
Oh, what's that?
Something in proportion to something. Something. Something similar to fraction. Let's say, I don't know who are those to do baking, right? Do you? Okay. So let's say somebody says, if you have to make a milk cake, you would need 1 portion of sugar.
1 teaspoon.
1 portion of sugar. I'm saying 1 portion of sugar.
45 eggs.
3 portions. Not funny. You guys, if somebody is making mistake and you are laughing, you are making a bigger mistake actually. If in the class you guys don't feel being disciplined, there is a problem. And I have been warning you guys that if you create too much of ruckus in the class, it will go to your parents. And I've not been doing it because I'm not trying to create problem for you guys. But don't make me do that. Okay? So, no unnecessary talks, no unnecessary speech in between. Kavya, not funny. Arav, you take a 2-minute break. I want you to come back after 2 minutes, please. Up to 2 minutes, please. Okay. So, proportion. So, when we talk, after 2 minutes, you will come back by yourself, okay? So, when we talk about proportion, what it means is, let's say somebody is making cake. 1 portion of sugar, 3 portion of, let's say, flour. Okay? And 2 portion of milk. And let's say 3 or 1 portion of butter. Okay? Come back.
2 portions of eggs.
So, what it means is, if you are making a smaller cake, everybody here on the board, if you are making a smaller cake, you will use this much. If you want to make a cake double this size, what you will do? You will multiply this by 2, multiply this by 2, multiply this by 2, multiply this by 2.
That's times 2.
That proportionality, that tells a relationship or the order or the
You just times the size. So is it like a rule because like when you times
it's more like a rule you can
just
say.
times the size 2 times.
Exactly. So that's what is proportionality. Now, here if you see this, sugar to flour is 1:3. It's a fraction. It's a fraction. 1/3. Yeah. Ratio. Yeah.
Oh, it's ratio.
Ratio, proportion. These are all relatable stuff. Okay. So that's what it is. Now, anybody not being clear about the proportion, let me know. I can try doing it one more time. Now, let me give a sum to Arav because he was waiting for his turn. So let's say I have 10 apples, 12 oranges, and 15 bananas in a bag. Okay. Now tell me what is the proportion between this, and this? So apple to oranges, what is the proportion? Oranges to banana, what is the proportion? Can you try it? I mean, try it. You can go wrong and let's play. That's what I.
Can I do it? 2 plus.
Try it. You're not doing plus actually. This just tells you between this and this, what is the proportion? Apple to oranges. Then, yeah, this is one way of repainting it. Oranges to bananas.
Equals to 12, 15.
Yes. So this is the proportion part. Okay. Back to see. Back to see. And see, I've not taught proportion in the class. That's why for her I was checking it, and I'm just trying to explain that in a simpler term. So this is how the questions would be. Okay. They'll give you 2-3 different ingredients. They'll say what is the proportion among them. All right. Yeah, it's ratio. It's ratio, fraction, whatever you call it.
But it's spelled like this.
But it's read differently. Yeah? I'll come to you. So let's see. We are going in different order. So by today, if you finish what all Goshika needs to know, you guys will be almost ready for your exam. Just pay attention. What is next?
Algebraic relationship.
Algebraic relationship.
Those are kind of easy. It's me.
Let's say this is Kavyan's age. Oh, that is too less.
No,
7.
no.
Okay.
10 years
So
old.
okay. So let's say Kavyan and Tasvik. So Kavyan's age plus Tasvik's age is 18.
I thought that's so
How much
much.
is it?
Okay. Oh, it's okay. I'm not giving you guys a birth certificate. Even if I say something wrong here, it will not have any impact on your passport. Don't worry about it. So
There's fire on the road.
okay. I will take care of those things. You don't have to worry about it. Shh. Everybody, back. So, everybody here.
I'm
Sanya.
looking.
No. Don't try to start a discussion that is not needed. Now, here I said Kavyan and Tasvik's age together, sum of their age is 18. What does it mean? Kavyan says, let's say 10 years. Tasvik says 8 years. That is 18. You don't have to prove it. I'm not issuing passport for anybody here.
I want to
Okay,
see
let's
your
go.
passport.
So here, what it means is that this equation just shows the relationship. If somebody says, okay, now Kavyan is not 10, Kavyan is 11, that means Tasvik is 7.
Oh.
That is the relationship. One guy changing has impact on the other guy. That is the relationship. Okay? If somebody says that my age is 3 times my elder child's age.
And the older child is
Let's
6.
say if my elder child is let's say 16. Okay? So my age is 48. So this is relationship. So how you can replace that in the form of equation, algebraic equation is
48.
x is my age is 3 times my child's age. That put your hands on, I'll come to you.
Where's Myra?
So, Myra has gone out with her cousins. Okay, so here this shows the relationship. Shh, everybody, that is not, Myra not being in the class is not a mathematical expression. Mathematical expression is this one.
Wait, is that actually how old you are?
Huh?
Wait, you're actually 28.
Maybe?
Wait.
Why is
What?
my geometry in my
Huh?
Wait, what?
7.
What is that?
She's with her cousins.
She went out with her cousin. Anyway, so
She traveled? No, she went out somewhere.
is that a mathematical problem to solve? Then forget about it.
No.
So see, look at this. I gave an equation here saying my age is 3 times my elder child's age. If my elder child is 15, then that means my age is 3 times this, 45. If she is 14, then my age is 42. If she is 18, then my age is 54. So there is a relationship. There is a relationship. Okay? That's what is called algebraic expression or algebraic relationship. Okay? There could be different types of things. Okay? People might say, okay, you have certain number of apples, oranges and bananas. Again, I like those fruits. So, in a fruit basket, some of them is 50. That means if I have X number of apples, Y number of bananas and Z number of oranges, sum of them is 50. This is what is an algebraic relationship. This says between X, Y and Z, this is the sum. Tomorrow,
25, 24, 1.
okay, so those are different combinations. So again, it might so happen that this is 48. Then this is 1 and 1. Yeah? And somebody say, okay, I took out all the apples. So it's 48 and 2. There is no apple. Some of this is, so this shows a relationship. That's what it is. Okay? So when you have 2, 3 relatable things and there is a relationship among them, you represent that is form of this algebraic expression or equation. That is what is called algebraic relationship. What is next?
Geometry.
Geometry. What is geometry?
Relationship.
Geometry.
Geometric
Geometric relationship. What is that?
like square, rectangle have 4 right angles.
Oh, okay. So that no.
Geometry.
The square, the square, like the square equals 4, rectangle equals 6, and that problem?
No, that is not relationship.
What is that?
Those are properties.
Property.
Okay. So I want you to just check on this one. Okay, just highlight this. There is nothing called geometric relationship. Okay.
There is in my math thing.
So I would want to know what the topic is, so that we can have a more meaningful discussion. Okay. What is next?
Statics.
What is next? What is next?
Data and statics.
What is that?
Data and statics.
Data and statistics. So, Arav, Ishan, what is interesting in Ishan's this thing? His notebook, he brings his notebook only for drawing pictures most of the time.
And
So, okay. Ideally, it should be for taking notes. Today, I don't see pictures, but I've seen many pictures before. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, coming back to this one. So, we talk about data and statistics. We have learned about that. What is data and statistics? All that we have learned so far is different types of maths, calculations, operations, different ways to calculate things and all. Data and statistics is nothing but a representation of data. Now, let's say, Arab, is that your friend? No? Okay. So, let's say, shh, everybody here. Representation, a simple form. Let's say the population of, or we all have seen COVID very recently, right?
Rob and everyone in my family got COVID, but I didn't.
For a week. No, I didn't.
That's good. That's immunity system.
Lucky.
Okay. Those are not mathematical discussions. Let's stay away from that. Let's come to this. So what I was trying to talk about was, we saw that you would have seen a lot of data around. I'll put a microphone there so that you can stay in the bathroom and then hear all the discussion happening here.
I think I'm gonna hear him sing.
No, Arif, you have to sit on your place. On your place.
But this is
Okay.
uncomfortable.
That's okay. So here, you should look at, let's say, the number of people getting infected with COVID, let's say in Collin County. Okay? every month. Let's say it was January of 23, February, March, April, May, June.
May, June, July, August.
Shh. Okay. Why you guys are getting so emotional about things? Keep it controlled. Okay, now this bar chart is representing the number of infection every year in Collin County, let's say. By looking at this data, you can say, oh, March we had a spike, so there was much more infection.
I think
Oh, then it started coming down after people got vaccinated. So this gives you an insight into the information to make a judgment.
no, people came down by wearing masks. And what?
Doesn't matter. So again, that is not a discussion that I would want to get into, right? So what I'm trying to say here is, this data represented in a form. Adam, you guys need to start meditating, okay? A little bit. I did not say dancing, I said meditating. So what it means is, when you come to the class, promise yourself that, okay, I will make good use of the time in the class. I will only pay attention. I don't want my name to be called out multiple times for a bad reason. Otherwise, what happens is, I will not be happy, you will not be happy, right? I'm sure none of you like your name being called out for a bad reason, correct? None of us like. So why to do something that we don't like? Right? So, when you come to the class, promise yourself, today I will stay calm and try to learn the most. Okay? I'm not saying you don't participate, you have to participate, but in a constructive way. So when you look at data and statistics, there's nothing fancy about it. At least at your age, you don't really have to worry about anything complicated. In simple terms, these are different charts and graphs that gives you a very conclusive view of the information. So let's imagine a big guy in our organization. If that person has to know what is how many people have birthdays in January, February, and March, and he wants to send them wishes. If that person has to look at 1,000 people's record and then send them wishes, it will be impossible. What he will do is, okay, I have a graph, okay, I have 10 wishes to be sent in this month. He will look at the data and apply a filter and only look at those 10 people, send the wishes to them in an email. That will be quick. But if that person has to go through each and every record and note down, it's an overkill. So the data and statistics gives you an insight into the information to make some decisions.
Isn't that what you do?
Huh?
Like write letters to people, emails.
Mr. Kumar.
Who, me?
Yeah, people in Infosys.
Mr. Kumar. Who's that? Well, it's not good.
That's not a mathematical problem. Don't worry about it.
What is it? 10?
Okay.
It's not good.
Okay. It's okay. Did we come here for doing a research on a spider? No, right?
Yes.
Forget
It's
about
not spider.
Bro, he's not.
it. You are not learning from your mistakes. That's what I can say the least. Okay? So, data statistics is meant for that. It gives you a data in a repetitive form, in a paintable format to make decisions. Advi, we'll go to the next topic.
They're gonna do a day by different topics.
Huh?
So tomorrow I'm gonna say the topic.
Graphs. Same thing, bar graph. So it's again. So this is the bar chart. Then you will have line graph where you will have data plotted.
Oh yes, scan box.
And then you will have scatter plots like what we have seen. And then you have pie chart also. So
What
this
is graph called when they go up and down?
Like
line
static.
graph. Line graph.
Yeah, line static.
Okay. So that is part of data and statistics. What is next?
X and Y.
Area and volume shapes.
Area.
And volume shapes.
Okay. Advik, I would ask you to stay on your chair so that area and volume of shape. Okay. First of all, concept level. Who doesn't know what is area and who doesn't know what is volume?
Wait, is surface area the same as
I
That's
said
the circle.
area. I said area.
Oh, so
Why do you
we're
know
different.
I said area. So hear me out loud and clear. I said area. Does anybody?
Yes, yes. Throw him out of the ring. Wait, what was it?
I don't know what you guys.
It was a pregnancy bug.
Happy making that statement?
You got
Stop it there
kicked
now.
out.
I think. So, who doesn't know what is area? Not really. Area, okay, simple terms. Area is a space taken by any shape on a surface. Okay? On a surface, but that is not surface area. I'll come to surface area later. Okay?
It's not a circle.
This is a surface. Okay? If I'm drawing a triangle, the space taken by this guy is the area. If I'm drawing a smaller triangle, this is the space taken by
Less
this.
space.
Yeah, less space, less area. Okay? If I'm putting my slipper on the floor, the area taken by the slipper is this much. Okay? If I look at Sania's slipper, that is taking lesser area, right?
We have to use formulas.
Yeah. So there are formulas to find out the area.
A equals B times B plus H. No, B times H, and there's algebra area.
No, so okay, now I'm coming to that one. So I will not teach everything that I have taught before, but what is the area of a rectangle?
A equals B times H.
Huh?
A equals B times H.
What is A and what is B?
Area, B is base, H. That's for volume.
That's volume.
We're learning area.
Area. Okay. So area of a rectangle. If I'm talking about rectangle, this is length and this is width. What is the area?
I mean, be quiet.
What is the area? If this is length and this is width, what is the area of a rectangle?
A equals.
No. Area equals length times width.
That's simple.
That's it. Okay?
You do something else though.
Okay. So now if I'm talking about a square, a square has all sides same. Tasvik, what is the area of a square? What is the area of a square? If the
Length times length.
Like, kind of.
length times length.
Give him the answer. So, you
You
should
you
learn.
were not supposed to.
Oh,
Anyway,
sorry.
okay. Now, what? Okay. This is why you guys have to do parallel talks in the class. Exchange your numbers, exchange WhatsApp details, and then you can do as much talk you want to do outside the class, not in the class. Now, if I'm talking about a circle, this is the radius. What is the area for a circle?
Pi r square or pi times
No, no.
radius prime.
Pi r square, enough.
But also the first radius of pi is 3.1419.
I don't want to know that. I want to know pi r square over 22 by 7. Simple. And you do whatever calculation you want.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the perimeter of a circle? Do you remember?
Circumference?
Circumference. Why you have to give all the answers? Everybody is coming to the class. You remember?
I just figured out the formula she was talking about.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, as long as that is correct, as long as that helps, that's fine.
It's another way they taught us.
Yeah. So what is the perimeter? Do you know what is perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but the length of the boundary. Yeah. So what is the perimeter of a circle?
Pi times 2.
2 times pi times r.
I was right. 2 pi.
So
She said
see,
pi.
area, in area 2 is here, in perimeter 2 is here.
Is this valid?
Everything is same.
Is that valid?
What is that?
Did we prove that was right?
Huh?
Um,
So now area and perimeter, so perimeter of any shape. If you have a shape like this, I don't know what it is. Perimeter will be the length of the boundaries. Add them together and that will be your perimeter.
parallelogram?
Whatever it is, I'm saying just add them together. Now if you are dealing with a rectangle, you know that the opposite sides are same length. These are same. You will add 2 times length plus width. That's it. If you are talking about a square, you will say 4 times length. This is length plus length plus length plus length. 4 times length. Okay? Okay, here. So, area and perimeter part is clear. Volume.
Volume, the formula, we use formulas for everything. Formula is V equals capital V times H. Base times which is base area.
Base area to height. Yeah. So, if you are talking about a, let's say a cuboid, the volume is, if this is, see this is like this. So this is length, width, and this is height. Okay. So area of the base times height. So length into width is the area of this because this is a rectangle and this is the height.
So in the STAAR test, reference sheet, you're going to get b times h equals a times.
Doesn't matter as long as you do it the right way. How you interpret that is up to you guys. But yeah, you should be able to relate. Okay, so this part, this is the volume of a cuboid. How about the volume of a cube? Please, please.
I thought that is.
Can I say
I
that?
thought that is width.
Length cube, yeah.
Length times width.
Length times length times length. Because length, width and height, in case of a cube, all are same. So length into length into length. Then
Or
length
width or
cube.
to width or
Whatever.
So
Yeah.
that's what I said. Length times. What will be the
Okay.
difference between a
length times infinity.
What is that?
So then
So
what
length
will be the
times
difference
6.
between a rectangle and 6?
Length times 3.
Say again.
So then what will be the difference between a rectangle area?
Rectangle area. What is that?
All the side over.
No, I'm. So there's so many people talking together. So I'm not able to hear myself. Forget about hearing you guys. Calm down, calm down. Yeah. What is your question?
So then how are you gonna find the area for rectangular prism?
Rectangular prism is nothing but a cuboid.
But see, keyboard is not like.
So rectangular prism or cuboid are the same thing. See, rectangular prism is nothing but a rectangle with third dimension. And that is what is essentially called a cuboid.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, so
Okay, got it. Now next question. Next topic.
Tables.
Tables.
Which one like graph?
oh, function.
Blue tables?
You mean functions?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Blue tables.
Oh,
What table?
function.
Blue tables.
Yeah, what is that?
The blue table. Oh, input output tables. Yeah.
Okay. So So input output table I have not taught you guys, but
It is easy.
In fractions to decimal.
okay.
It's
So
not that.
this one,
It's just
I
table
like this one.
function. Like,
If you have any question in this one, let me know. No, you have to. Okay. Tables, you have no question, no doubt here, right? Or you have doubt? You have doubt. So we'll leave this one. Okay. Geometrical relationship. This one you will tell me what it is. Okay. What is next one?
Decimals.
Decimals. We all have played with, right?
yeah, but fractions to decimal?
Transferring.
We haven't done fractions.
We have not done fractions to decimal. We have done decimal to fractions.
0.333.
We have done. If I have. Oh, Advik. If you have to get up, you get up and pick it up. No parallel talk, please. Decimals. We have converted decimals to fractions. Yeah? But we have not converted fractions to decimal yet.
Yes, this 8.
Okay, I will not teach that. Okay? I don't like teaching it. Let me see. If I have to convert 1 by 3 into decimal, who can convert this? No, you. Okay. Let's do it quickly. Let's see how he does it.
Put a line on the They just put a line on top of it. That means it goes
No,
into
this is not correct. I said, how do you convert this? 1 by 3 can I?
Oh, sorry.
How do you convert it? I want to know how.
Can I teach you?
No. I'll not give chance to everybody for every
Maybe fails.
fun.
Can I do it? What is that? Oh, that's decimal. You put it in a long symbol. Like mark line. Ready? Look.
Okay.
A lightning bolt.
Okay, so
No.
yeah, I think you're going right. You're going right. This is fine.
Way better.
That's
So-
for the whole, that's for like one.
This percentage, this is more percentage. Okay,
Wow.
so now, Adam, you want to be the teacher? Shall I start transferring into your account?
No, wait, isn't there another way to write like
We'll do that.
33.3333, then they add a 4?
No,
So I stop.
we'll come to
No,
that. We'll come to that. We'll come to that.
They put it four for basically.
Okay, now, everybody knows division here.
Yeah.
Anybody not clear about division?
No.
Are you clear about division?
Yeah.
If I have to divide 4 by 2,
Easy.
you can do it? Very easy, right?
Easy.
2 times
I
2.
tried it.
I'm not trying to solve this problem. I'm just trying to wake you guys up. Okay? If I'm dividing 4 by 2, this is what I'll do, right? 2 to the 4, done.
Yeah.
That's it, right? If I had, let's say, 43, I would have done, okay, fine. 3 comes down, I'll put 2 1 2, 1. This is where, no.
Would be 21 remainder
I'll
one.
go step by step. Why you have to poke your nose into it? Calm down.
Remainder
If
one.
you had to do it right, you could have done it right.
Also, it would be actually 21.5 because you put it
I don't care. I don't care about the answers.
And the remainder of
I don't really care about the answers. That's what I keep repeating myself for. So don't go there. I was just telling you how this sequence works. Now, okay. Everybody pay attention here. I don't want anybody to go wrong when it comes to converting a fraction to a decimal. Okay. Very simple. Let's say if I have to divide 5 by 4. Everyone knows what we'll do? 4 1 is 4. Up to this is clear, no problem.
Yeah.
1 is the remainder.
1.
Now this 1 is lesser than 4. Okay? That means,
It's a remainder. Oh.
I will speak, please. This is lesser than 4. Okay? What I can do to make it bigger? I have a magic trick. I'll put a decimal. That gives me an extra 0. Not only in this stage, at every stage this gives me a free 0.
Then the next one you get 2 and then you get
No, so that's what I'm saying. So with this one decimal you put only once and it gives you a 0 at every stage of the calculation. So now in the first stage, Ishan.
Oh, so it's like a
Okay, now I got 10. Okay, so I'll continue. Okay, 4 2s are 10, 8. I got 2 as remainder. Now I have a magic trick. This gives me 0 already by default. I don't do anything.
oh, so it's like a wild card.
It's like a wild card.
No,
It gives you 0. It gives you a 0 at every stage. We're not playing games right now. I'm just telling you it's a magic trick. It gives you 0 at every stage. You were the one who was asking, we have not done the conversion. I'm trying to teach you. If you get engaged into a parallel discussion, you will not learn this. You'll ask the same question again. Don't do that. Now, how many times of 4 will you get me 20?
5.
5. I'll write a 5.
Oh, so that means that it's
I'm done.
That means that's 1 point. It's 1 point.
This 1.25, I don't care. I don't really care about the answer. That's what I keep telling you guys. What is important is what is that I'm doing. So what is that we have to learn here is when we use a decimal, it's a magic trick or a wild card.
Gives you an extra 0.
It gives you a 0 at every stage. Only 1 0. You cannot put 5 zeros here.
Yeah.
You'll go wrong. It gives you 1 0 at every stage. If there was something remainder here, it would have given you that number plus a 0. Okay? As many times you are continuing.
Then
Okay?
you can like do 0 and
Can I?
half
But what
and
if it goes infinitely after? It's actually like it's
No,
like
no. We are almost done with the time. Okay? So I'll just do one.
If it goes
I'll just-
infinitely, you have to put a line on top. Can I do the problem?
No.
What if it goes infinitely? You have to put a line on top.
Okay, so I'll come to that. I'll go step by step, okay? Up to whatever we have done. Are we clear? Everybody, Tashvik, are you clear? If I ask you to convert a fraction to divide, find a decimal division, you will be able to do it. Let's say, if I have to divide 1 by 3. If I have something like this, 1 by 3, convert this to decimal. That means 1 is to be divided by 3. And again, I know many of you can solve it. I'm just doing it because I want to tell that approach, that's all. Okay. Now, 1 is smaller than 3. I cannot do anything about it. That's why I will still do the magic thing. That gives me a 0 here. Now,
Isn't it comfortable to like put 0 on?
that will do. That we anyways know. Before and after decimal, we can put as many zeros we want.
3 equals 9, so it's 3.
So now 3 times 3 is 9. Okay. I got 1 again. Decimal magic gives me 1 0. 3 times 3,
You're losing.
9. 1. Decimal magic gives me 1 more 0. 3 times 3,
Running in
1,
circles.
and it will keep going on. Okay?
It's to provide running in circles.
I am loving that. So now what happens is this keeps going on and this doesn't end. So that is why you put a recurrence at the
We
top.
ended the
That means it
war.
goes
Or
infinitely.
you can also write this as 1, 3, 3. This thing. What this means is wherever you have put this, that thing repeats. So if I'm writing something like 1, 4, 3, 2, and then I'm putting a recurrence here, what that means is
32
I'm actually
keeps
trying
repeating.
to, yeah, 32 is repeating, 32 is repeating, 32 is repeating, 32 is repeating.
What about like if it's like 0.334?
No, 3, 3, 4 is not the right thing.
Like they added to like stop it.
So, okay, so there could be multiple scenarios, but this is the decimal part where, come here. So, you can, it's a simple division, okay? When you are converting a fraction to a decimal, what you are doing is, you are just using the power of decimal, that's all. You are converting to decimal, so you are using power of decimal. Decimal just gives you the ability to add a 0 at every stage, 1 0 only, okay? Fine? Okay? Ishan, okay? Okay. So, I will give you guys sums on converting fraction to decimal, because this is a topic that we had not covered before. So, I'll give you assignments on this one. And Goshika, what are the other topics that you have? Let's look at it quickly.
Percentage, fraction to decimal to percentage.
Sure.
So,
So, just go. Don't make it a big deal. Okay. So percentage, fractions to decimal. Fractions to decimal we have already done. So I'm not going there.
Independent and dependent.
What is that?
Independent.
Independent, dependent.
Sounds like science.
Okay. Okay. That is also part of algebraic relationship actually, if you look at it that way. So percentage is something that we have not done in the class. Are you clear about it? Or you have some doubts? So geometric relationship and percentage, these are two topics that we'll cover in the next class.
Does the probability need percentage like a chance? Like the lottery.
No, it does. It needs percentage, but what we'll do is we'll learn the basic part and then we'll try relating that with other concepts. If we don't learn the basic concept, Advik here. If we don't learn the basic concept and then we try relating that with other things, we might get confused. Okay? Now, so for Goshika, all the topics we have covered, you will just look at these two topics. Percentage I will teach you. Geometric relationship, you will just tell me what is that you have in the syllabus. Give me a few examples. I will also try finding it out, but just let me know what is there to explain. Okay. So 6th grade, this thing is covered. Okay. At least I feel better now. I think that okay, Goshika at least knows what all she has to do, and she is ready with that. Tomorrow we'll look at, and again, when I'm doing for Goshika, that means I'm covering up for you guys already. Okay. So we'll see what is that we covered today and what is remaining. So let's do it for grade 5 and 4 tomorrow. Okay? And we have covered almost all the topics. There will be very few. So you have noted down. You have 20 topics. 18 of them we have already covered. Don't worry.
18?
I think so. We'll see. Okay, we'll go through that.
Relationships.
If your dad is here.